Now we're going to go back and tweak the translate X of the arms to finish up the side-to-side movement of the upper body. Let's bring our camera back to the perspective view, okay, by selecting in the center for our camera tool. And we'll want to show our curves. And we'll start with the left arm. We can start with that. So let's show the left arm in hand. And we'll go into our perspective and graph editor view and select the left arm arcade. With it selected and with our translate X now shown, let's go ahead and begin. So remember, we want this offset from the body. Okay, so we want to have some follow through here with the X. So let's come in back. Let's delay this to about, let's delay this key on frame 79 to about 84. Okay, to get some offset there. Okay, and as we go from 84 to 94, we don't even need this key on 90, so let's just take it and delete it so we don't get any pause there. Great. So if we check it out now, if we hide our curves and just look at the follow through we're getting now, hit play. Notice it's pretty nice. Okay, we can even fix our range slider so we don't have to see the whole animation, just what we need to focus on. And the motion's pretty nice. What we can do now, though, is actually add another pose as the character is shifting his weight to his left. That arm's going to move right, okay, for the follow through there. And that's going to happen on about 78. So let's go there. Just focus on our translate X and move the arm a little bit closer into the body. So now, as the character's going and shifting his weight to the left, the body's going more into the body, then comes out for some follow through and starts to move in, and so on. And I think we could also take this key on 84 and move it down so we don't get any lock in that arm. Okay, and we could check it out in the more of a side view to make sure the arm's not locking up. Alright, maybe we could take it down just a little bit more. Okay, not too much. Alright, great. That's better. Okay, now, if we wanted to, we could leave our excess keys where they are right now. But if we wanted to clean up things a bit, we can use our insert key tool to insert a key right there on 103 and then delete our excess keys. So let's do that. We can go to our insert key tool, middle mouse button, click on 103. Then we'll go ahead and select these last two keys and just delete them since we don't need them. Animation stops at 103. Great. So that finishes up the left arm. Let's bring back the right arm and work on it. And remember, we're going to want that offset from the left. Again, just to add more of an interesting look to its follow through, as well as a more believable look to it too. So again, we'll go to the translate X. And since the right arm is actually coming down first, we won't offset the arm as much as we did the left. So let's actually offset the right arm to frame 82. So we'll take this key on 79 and move it to 82. All of the keys afterwards. And again, delete this middle key, now on 88. And this time, rather than having the arm shift over to the right as the character shifting to his left on 78, let's go to 77 and do that. Here's what we get now as we scrub through. Alright, great. And even if we go ahead and hide our curves and hit play, we can see the motion we're getting. And it's looking pretty good. I think one thing we can also do to add more of an appealing look to it is take this key on 92 and bring it down some more, so it's that much more offset from the left hand. Okay, so here's what we get now when we hit play. Great. So that's looking pretty good. Alright, so with that done, what we can do now is, since we already have a key on 103, just delete this key on frame 106. Get rid of that. We don't need it. Okay. Awesome. Now, just before we call the arms done, let's go ahead and do a play blast. We'll render from a back view to see how the arms are looking there. Then we could even check out a more of a three-quarter view, but let's start with this back view here. Here's the render. Okay, great. So our arms are looking pretty good. I think we could make a small fix to the right arm, so as it's coming down here, it doesn't look as if it runs into something, which causes it to stop and then moves out. Okay, let's adjust our tangency there so that it moves back for a little bit more and then comes out, so it looks more like follow through. We'll close out our play blast, show our curves, and back to the graph editor and the rotate X. We'll just go to this key on frame 82 and bring up the right half of the tangency. Okay, we could even get a better view in here. So bring it up so that it'll go back for a little bit more and then come out. Alright, now let's do another play blast with this fix. Here it is. Great, that's much better. Well, that wraps up the translate X of the upper body. So in the next lesson, we're going to focus more on the translate Y, or the up and down motion.